after we had got engaged, I was in the going to college, and so it was her senior year, Narita's senior year, and then when Beth and Ralph were going to Utah State that year. Ralph was going to be at Utah State, and Beth was a dental assistant for Dr. Porter, and because his dental assistant had gone on a mission, so Beth got the job. And then when Ralph quit, he decided not to go to school anymore. He was going to join the Air Force, and so he did. And then Beth talked Dr. Porter into giving Narita the job, which was really nice. But Narita was still in high school, and so when she left, it would have been I think it was 2 months before school was out. And so she talked to all of her teachers, and all of the she was a good student. She had straight A's all the time, and so she talked to all of them, and Mrs. Arrowhead, she was her shorthand teacher, and she had to finish hers. She had to take a test and everything before she could get the credit for that class.
For shorthand?
Yeah, and so before she left, then I helped her. I don't even remember what I did because I didn't know anything about shorthand, but she finally got it finished. She had to finish it before she graduated, so she went to Logan, and she stayed with a couple and their children there in the 11th Ward. So she was right close to where I was staying with Nola and Doran, and Vaughn Hoops stayed with me, and so we. I helped her get all of her assignments and everything ready so that she could give it to her, so she could get her credit for that to graduate from high school. And we did it. We did her work and my work at college and everything else, and we had an interesting time. But so
I have a question. So in her other classes, they just said she was good enough that
Yes.
she didn't have to do anything else.
Yeah.
She could pass the class.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
But that was the only one that she had to pass, was that shorthand, and to get the credit, you had to have the credit to graduate. So she had all the credits that she needed for the rest of them. But so when we were down there, we were planning on getting married, and so Larry, I can't remember his name now. He was the drum major, and he was in the marching band with us, and he was selling his '49 Chevy sedan, and it had pipes on it, and it was lowered in the back, and that was exactly what we like, and so I bought that, and I think it cost $225 for that car, and so that's the one that I bought. And so Narita stayed in Logan, and I went back. My dad got a job in Sun Valley at the resort there for the summer to be a masseur, but Mom had to be in there because when he gave the masseurs to the ladies, there had to be another lady in the room. So they found a job for me in the hotel there, and so after I finished school, I drove to Sun Valley and stayed overnight there, and I found out what I had to do, and I really didn't want to stay there. So I told Dad and Mom I was going to go back, and Gerald and Anita would let me stay there that summer. And so I went back to Star Valley and got a job at the Phillips station. I'd had a job at Phillips before I went to college, and so anyway, I got a job there for the summer, and Narita was in Logan. So when we decided on when we were going to have our wedding on the 2nd of September, so that she would be through with the summer and everything, and so we don't know why we chose that day, but she loved September. And she was born in September, you know, on the 30th of September. So I commuted a couple times back to Logan to see her during the summer, and in fact is I brought her home when I went down and picked her up to bring her home, and when before we got married, because she had quit her job there, and the girl that was Dr. Porter's assistant, she came back from her mission, and she was sitting there waiting for Narita to leave. and so she did leave, but she stayed. She had the job for the 2 years that we were there. Well, when I was a sophomore and junior, and then she quit when she was pregnant with Laurie D. So that's when the girl came back, and she had the job at Dr. Porter's place, and she was there until Dr. Porter retired. She never got married, but Narita had a really good job. She put me through the school. She made $62 a month.
Ooh.
and it worked out very good because I only made 50 cents an hour. I worked at a service station there, the Sinclair service station. This is after we got married, and then at the Sinclair station there on 3 nights a week, and then I worked 3 nights a week at the bakery, and Saturday I went with Dale on the milk route, and earned enough. He just give us butter and milk and cream and whatever we needed, but so it worked out very good because I went down to Logan and picked her up and brought her up to Star Valley, and she got everything all ready for the wedding, and we got married on the 2nd of September when I was a senior in high school, and I'll quit there.